These NBA players are not human.
Up ahead, knee smash, blocked!
Lively, denied!
Oh, what do you do?
Wemby, three, you bet!
And first, we got the time the Greek Freak threw down a dunk from the free throw line.
Here he comes again!
You see where he took off? Oh my goodness.
Doing that in a game is insane, but Wemby makes Giannis look normal, because it looks like he's playing on a mini hoop.
Clowney trying to go right back at KJ. Wembanyama right there. And then again, came over late. Wembanyama wants it from the logo.
2 blocks and 3 in 15 seconds? This man's a cheat code, but Aaron Gordon is a trampoline, because during the game on Christmas Day, he absolutely ruined Landry Shaman's holiday.
Drink this in with your eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
But LeBron's making grown men look like little boys, because he called a dunk by literally jumping over a player.
James comes flying in from the right corner.
But if Ja Morant's coming down the lane, get out of the way, because Wemby tried to block him, and Ja made him look stupid.
Ja in the late game situation. That won't count, but we love it.
After a dunk that nasty, it should have counted. But Russell Westbrook has pogo sticks for legs, because he makes the rim look like it's made out of plastic.
Westbrook racing. Westbrook elevating the two-handed sledgehammer.
But Michael Jordan's from another planet, because this insane finish defied gravity.
Jordan past Petrovic.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
But some players make plays we'll never see again, because after Blake Griffin missed a chance to block his opponent, he did a 360 mid-air and recovered.
Oh, heck of a play by Griffin. Wow. Wow.
That man's a ninja. But Shaedon Sharp's dunk was a gift from God, because he absolutely baptized his defender.
Looking at outlet pass, grab by Smart. Oh, Shaedon Sharp cocked it back. A vicious right-hand hammer.
But Steph Curry threw up a prayer that was answered, because he hit a 4-point play with his left hand.
Step back, trying to draw another foul, and it goes in. Oh, Steph Curry with a circus shot and the foul.
This man can't miss, and LeBron can't age, because at 40 years old, he did this.
Christie to the cutting James. With the left hand, and he makes the steal. James went in with an offhand and low.
He made it look so easy, and so did Giannis, because he threw down an insane dunk and completely cleared Tim Hardaway.
Trailing the lob. Giannis Antetokounmpo for Chris Middleton.
Hardaway didn't even know what had happened, but I don't know how Jokic is so strong, because he almost made a full court tip-in.
3.25. Look at Jokic. Look at this. Man, he literally tapped that thing the length of the floor, and it was pretty close.
He has hands of steel, but LaFonso Ellis has hands of glue, because when his opponent tried to poster him, he snatched the ball right out his hands.
Oh, are you kidding me? Alfonso Ellis took it right away from him.
But Ja Morant is taking blocks to the next level, because one-handed blocks aren't good enough for him.
With the deflection against Bang! Oh, Morant! What an incredible block!
I mean, unreal is right. This guy, just look where he is. When he catches it at the top,
He smacked his head on the backboard. That's not human, and neither is Kobe Bryant, because most players that suffer injuries to their shooting arm wouldn't play. But Kobe decided to play left-handed twice, and after breaking his right hand, he used his left to torch the Mavericks.
It could have been his shot. Yeah, passed on it. Here goes Kobe. Kobe's able to put one in. Left-handed. Kobe left-handed.
And after tearing his shoulder, he tore up the Hornets' lefty.
The left-handed jump shot.
But if we're talking players that aren't human, we gotta talk about J.R. Smith, because one dunk turned him into Superman.
J.R. Smith. We just saw a man fly. Right on Cowboy.
J.R. Smith.
But Shannon Brown needs a cape, because he had one block that almost flew through the roof.
Brown gives it up. Got up there. Took it away from West and met him at the top, and the crowd
on their
really
feet.
liked
The
it.
ref should have been fined for that, dog. That was a clean block. But Zion is just dirty, because the way he steals the ball from his opponents is like taking candy from a baby.
Not Zion. Rips it. Punches it home. Oh, yeah, it's time to get in the gym. Ball in the corner.
Beautiful.
And ball misses the three. And Zion takes it away from Giannis and a foul.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Williamson just
Vice grips the basketball and takes it away.
What are they feeding that man? He's too damn big. But not like Steven Adams, because he stopped the fight by picking up his opponent.
Steven Adams literally lifting up Tony Bradley, who is not a small guy. He literally just lifted him up and carried him away from Ja Morant.
But Vince Carter was fighting gravity, because in the Olympics, he hurdled a 7-footer.
With a sloppy pass, Carter inside. Woo! And the crowd responds.
But LeBron should have got a gold medal for long jump, because in a game against the Bucks, he threw down a dunk from the free throw line.
Nobody's gonna catch up. Look out! Fathead.
But we're going from one GOAT to another, because when Michael Jordan was almost 40 years old, he pulled off a block that no one that age should ever be able to do.
Mercer on the run. What a play! What a defensive play! A two-hand block, steal, game, set, magic. Watch this. Here comes Mercer on in. Michael not there, but there he is.
And his former teammate Dennis Rodman is just insane, because he almost had the greatest save in NBA history.
Rodman diving for the rebound. What an effort that was. Incredible effort by Rodman. Insane effort.
Watch where he goes. His hands go right to the camera when he hits the floor. Watch this.
But you never know what you're going to see in the NBA, like Ja Morant and his cat-like reflexes, because he got a steal against the Pelicans without looking.
Big lead for New Orleans has been set. What a steal. Wasn't that something? Here comes Morant. He'll fly and get it to go, taking it right down the boulevard, and he ties the game at 58.
And Kawhi Leonard took a page out of Ja's book when he did this.
Excellent. Great. Oh my goodness, what a play. Diving stop by Leonard. Goodness, what a tremendous play.
No wonder they call him the Claw. But we got to mention the Black Mamba, because after Kobe Bryant ruptured his Achilles, he decided he wouldn't be like most players and get carried off the court. Instead, he walked to the free throw line and got his points out of it.
Got it. To the other end. If, in fact, he gets to the other end before a foul, man. Tatum. Lakers might foul. They might foul to get him out of the game. They have to. Yeah.
In fact, this moment was so crazy, Pacers Tyrese Halliburton, who also tore his Achilles, couldn't fathom how Kobe was even able to walk.
I will tell you, though, after I got hurt, I was on the ground. I was like, let me walk. Kobe walked. I'm walking. So when I got up and went to take a step, there was no...
Help me!
Yeah, there was no chance. The fact that Kobe shot a free throw and walked off is unbelievable.
That's that Mamba mentality.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Kobe's truly one-on-one, and Vince Carter's is in a league of its own, too, because he turned a terrible pass into one of the greatest dunks the NBA has ever seen.
The lob. The fans got what they wanted.
But Larry Nance Jr. tried to outdo him, because he turned Kevin Durant into a screensaver.
KCP in the middle. Bounce. Larry Nance! Look at Larry Nance! Throw that baby down! Oh my goodness! Larry, you didn't do that!
But there are some dunks you have to see to believe, like the time Derrick Jones Jr. was too far from the hoop to dunk it, but high enough to throw it in.
Road against the Southeast. Oh my! Play of the day for the Heat. Derrick Jones, a cloud piercer.
Unbelievable.
That man just broke physics, and Dwight Howard broke the shot clock.
Dwight Howard is right there.
He just pulled down the shot clock. Just what we need here is a delay. Dwight Howard pulling down the basket and the shot clock collapsing from behind.
Now, Klay Thompson's only breaking records, because in 2018, he did something no player had ever done, hitting an NBA-high 14 three-pointers.
Just dribbles into a three and buries another one. Klay Thompson again. Making 6 of 7. Cycling around. Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson again. Klay in the corner again.
I don't think Klay will come out until he gets 40, and I think he has. Yes.
And Klay's got another one. Catch and shoot three. There it is. For NBA history, you got it! 14 threes in a game has never been done until tonight.
Dude shoots like a robot. He's automatic. But what if I told you Ja Morant has a secret advantage? Because he has a deformity that helps him dominate.
How do you guys adjust for Ja having one arm that's way longer than the other one?
Hey, you know my secret. See, I thought we was keeping a secret for everybody in the league, your scouts, whoever got the Grizzlies when y'all play us. Yeah, I do got a longer arm than the left. I mean, y'all not gonna stop it, but since the secret out now, there you go. My left hand bigger as well.
But Vince Carter's part of a different species. Because at 42 years old, this man could not stop dunking.
Man, you really got to make a difference here.
Oh, that'll help. Terrific as a Hornet a couple of years ago. Wow!
Here's Carter. Vince Carter.
Young. Dobla el pase, Vizcate, acabó.
Loose ball, Len gets it, missed it, hammered back in.
Go. Gets it back. Slam dunk. Take it away.
Vince.
And one for old time's sake.
But Anthony Edwards fuels his body in the craziest way possible because he gets ready to torch his competition by eating garbage. See, most NBA players stay in shape by eating clean, high-protein meals. But Anthony Edwards has his own diet, hot fries.
The best chips that are ever made, I've been eating them since I was probably like 5 years old. I prefer these over any chips in the world. I probably eat like 3 a day. You do the math. Was that 21 bags? Yeah, I eat that many. Probably more though, for real.
But that's nothing compared to Dennis Rodman, because he's gotten ready for the NBA Finals by partying in Vegas. See, during the 1998 playoffs, the Bulls were getting ready to repeat as NBA champions. But after an entire season of putting his body on the line, Dennis was feeling burnt out. Most people would ask for a day off of practice to rest, watch TV, and recover. But Dennis had other plans.
When Dennis wants to tell me something, I know it's not something that I'll want to hear. Dennis says, I need a vacation. And I look at Phil and say, Phil, what do you mean, vacation? He says, he needs a vacation. He needs some time off to let loose. If anybody needs a vacation, I need a vacation. We look at Dennis and say, Dennis, what are you going to do? He says, well, I need to go to Vegas. Can your vacation be like 48 hours? Go straight to the airport? Boom. They don't hear or see Dennis for 48 hours.
Most players would have been hungover or extremely tired, but Dennis isn't human.
Phil now, his whole motive is to get Dennis back in shape. Everybody starts running in a line, and Phil blows a whistle. Whoever's at the back, run to the front. Now, you can't stop. Whoever's in front controls the pace. So I tell everybody in that group, say, look, whoever gets in the front of that row, slow down to a walk. We're just gonna jog and jog and jog and jog. Dennis takes off. Boom. Now, he blows a whistle. Now, we cannot stop until we get back in front of Dennis. It took us 4 laps to catch up to Dennis.
And clearly, Dennis' vacation paid off because the Bulls went on to win the NBA Finals. That's legendary. But there's a legend about the Thompson twins you won't believe because they were supposed to be under 6 feet tall and manifested their height. See, Asar and Amen Thompson had dreams to play in the NBA since they were kids. But there was one small problem. Their mom was 5'6" and their dad was 5'11". And they knew if they wanted to play in the NBA, they had to be taller than that. So every day for years, they manifested they'd be as tall as LeBron James. And well, it worked, because somehow they both ended up being 6'7".
I think it was our dad's, because he's like big in manifestation. So he wanted us to manifest everything. Like my mom's like 5'6", my dad's like 5'11". So we wrote like 6'9" all over the bed, because that's how tall we wanted to be.
And not only did they become tall, but they also became freak athletes.
As Amen Thompson strips Steph once again. The and
sledgehammer. For the rebound to Harden. James Harden to the basket. Blocked from behind by Asar Thompson.
Brunson's so smart.
Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh no, he didn't! Oh, he just got Precious Achiuwa.
Tested all the way.
Fade ahead to Asar Thompson down the lane, throws it down.
Those kids are special, and size does matter. Ask Kawhi Leonard, because the only reason he made the NBA is the size of his hands. See, the average NBA player is 6'7", but even though Kawhi is 6'7", he's anything but average, because his hands give him unique powers that allow him to play like a 7-footer.
And his hands might even be more out of proportion. A massive Shaq-like 11.5 inches wide.
Shot clock at 9. Murray takes it and tried to jam and was rejected at the rim. It was Kawhi Leonard is doing it all. My goodness.
What a defensive play.
And it looked like he blocked it with one of those fingers.
But Dennis Smith Jr. was born with a different gift because he has an extra body part found in less than 20% of humans. See, Dennis Smith Jr. was one of the bountiest players in the league. And with a vertical jump of 48 inches, it was clear he was a one-of-a-kind athlete. But no one knew the half of it until he tore his ACL. Because most players that suffer this injury are out for 1 year. However, Dennis was different because when doctors examined his leg, they found out he somehow had an extra ACL.
The rumor is you tore your ACL and found out 7 days later that you had 2 ACLs.
Yep, I tore it.
You had a spare tire, huh?
Yeah, I did, man.
That was a lie.
Yeah,
So did I.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They got into the surgery room, you know, standard procedure. And when I wake up, he was telling me you got 2 ACLs, like you had an extra one. He say 20% of humans got it, and you can only find it during surgery. That made my recovery process hella easy. About 2-3 months before I was back on the court.
Bouncy as hell.
My vert went up. I think the extra one was better.
That's
I should have been got rid of the first one.
But a torn ACL couldn't stop Rajon Rondo either, because he tore it mid-game and finished with a triple-double. See, in 2013, Rajon was balling against the Hawks, when all of a sudden, one play changed his life. He tried to make a jump pass and tore his ACL. Now, most players would have been done for the year, but Rajon didn't even realize he tore it, so he kept playing, and no one knows how. But he finished the game with 16 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds. Well, after the loss, he noticed his leg was swollen, and he knew with the Celtics playing on ABC in 2 days, he had to heal what he thought was a hyperextended muscle. But when he saw the team doctor, he was shocked.
I go, about to get ready for the game, I take my shower. The doctor's like, oh, go sit on the table for a second. I'm like, for what? He did the ACL check on me. He was like, you're not playing today. I'm like, what?
But LeBron James won't let a major injury happen to him, because his entire day is designed to take care of his body. See, most people don't know this, but LeBron spends $1.5 million on his body every year. And this goes toward a personal trainer, a personal chef, and intense recovery. I'm talking massages, red light therapy. He even spends close to half his day sleeping. But there's 2 methods of recovery that LeBron does that's only seen in the movies. Cryotherapy, which literally freezes his body.
When you get into the machine, you'll be about minus 110 degrees Celsius, and then it will drop to about anywhere between minus 145 and 150 degrees Celsius. Your skin temperature will drop 40 to 50 degrees, basically to freezing. And this tricks the brain into thinking that you're freezing. The brain triggers a systemic reaction in the bloodstream that creates anti-inflammatory proteins. Those proteins are what decreases inflammation.
And recovery for his cells in a hyperbaric chamber.
It's kind of a no-brainer if you can kind of have the time and the investment to use it. And he'll be in there for about an hour and a half, which is probably about the optimal time to be in there for.
10 o'clock, T-Bone.
10 o'clock, you got it. He's enjoyed using this thing, especially during this time of year where every little edge counts.
And at the rate he takes care of himself, he might play another 5 years.